Hello YouTube. It's been a long while since my last video. A lot has happened. As you can tell, I'm in new surroundings now. I have moved from my old apartment, which is another part of Japan, to my new apartment here with my wife and child. Right now it's my alone time after work, and I figured that today I should make a video and describe my pipe collection today. Also, you must forgive my melancholy manner this evening. I have experienced a very deep wound recently. One of my family members, a very close family member of mine, passed away recently, and he was a man who influenced me greatly. He also took care of me like a father, my grandfather that is, who adopted me and took me into his own home. He passed away 2 weeks ago, and I mourn my grandfather's passing. But I know that we will meet again when it's my time to come, and I will join him in the great lodge in the void. He is responsible for my upbringing and for most of the things that I enjoy in my life these days. Everything from pipe smoking to my persistent nature with education and becoming a teacher, as well as having gotten me interested into many things, martial arts and fine eating and wines. And he also helped me by influencing me, and also by being the type of person that you go to talk with about any life's problems. And he always had a very good view of things that was never so harsh on the reality. He also helped me get into masonry long ago, and if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have pursued Freemasonry. And I don't think if I hadn't joined, that my outlook of life would be much different and weaker. And for that I'm thankful for him, for being in my life. Okay, so enough of that personal information. The topic of tonight's video, of course, is my collection, and I have a lot of pipes that I keep in rotation, but I was just going to show off some of my favorites tonight. Tonight I'm smoking my favorite blend, which is Three Nuns by Bells. It's made in Denmark now. It's an English blend. I highly recommend this blend to anyone who is interested in starting with English tobaccos. This is bar none, possibly the most legendary of all the English blends, and for a good reason. It's delicious, and it's a whole full flavor. And I'm smoking from my Georg Jensen custom made pipe. It's a freehand. I'll get a little close up of it so you can get a good view of it. It's the color, the lighting is not so well, but it's a very tanned mahogany. The top is very well blasted. It has a special groove for the thumb and also for the forefinger. It is a very big bowl and smokes rather nicely. I highly recommend these type of pipes. Danish, but they're kind of pricey, but you do pay for quality in this particular type of smoke. Also, I have repaired, finally, my French estate pipe. It is an well, not an artifact, it is a relic of the past, as I like to say. It is from World War One. It is a French Dublin. It's very beautiful. I've had it repaired recently. The only problem is that it has a small chip in the side, but that's okay. It's one of my favorite pipes, really. You don't really find pipes like this anymore. And next is my Peterson pipe from Ireland. It is a church warden. I've never seen this one around. No one else has it that I've met. It is what I like to call a true Irish church warden, because it has a very small, dainty bowl. It's really nice. Kind of small, but wonderful in all its construction. Smokes nicely, but it does tend to get a little warm. Bit of a problem with it. Next is my custom-made pipe poterie. This is made in Bulgaria. It is a sandblasted Umpol style pipe. Very interesting, very nice. Has little special grooves on the side as well. Next is the Savinelli Church Warden I always smoke. One of my favorite pipes, Alisa Pfeife. About 12 inches in length, not bad. My Golden Leaf, another one. This is my only bent billiard. It is a Danish made pipe, very nice. I use it for cheap end smokes if I ever have the need to. This one is my Italian styled calabash, also from Savinelli. It is a, I think 1960s pipe. Rather dark. It was a gift from my grandfather, so okay, good look at that. This, of course, is my Parker's Umpal pipe from England. Very good smoker. Can never feel the heat through it. This, of course, many of you might recognize as the Lord of the Rings pipe. Try to get into focus there. It is very long. It is white ash wood. It is by McQueen and is an excellent smoker. Very good mantelpiece, but it's very delicate. You have to be very careful with this pipe. As you can see, it chars a little bit easy because of its delicate wood nature. I originally had to repair it myself, which was time consuming but worth it. And last, well, not last, but I have here a O'Connell, this is a custom-made pipe. It's Irish oak. As you can tell, you can still see most of it's been carved out of the Irish oak. It's a barrel poker shape. It is made for me as a gift from Mr. O'Connell of Cork, County Ireland. It's a wonderful smoker, but it's a bit of an oddity. As you can tell, very fat end pipe. It's my only straight pipe that I have. This one is a bit of a fun little piece. This is my MacArthur corn cob that I just keep for giggles, my mantelpiece. Very well recommended. It is a pipe that only runs about maybe $8 or $10 US, so good to have around when you don't want to use any of your more expensive end pipes. These are Japanese specialty pipes. They're called kiseru. They are often mistaken for some reason as opium pipes, which they're not. This one is a kabuki styled kiseru. I will make a video soon on these pipes that I have from Japan and how to use them. This particular kiseru is from Osaka. I take it with me when I go to kabuki theater to watch the kabuki plays, which is essentially like Japanese opera. It's wonderful for decoration, but it's a very small smoke. As you can see, the bowl is very tiny, very small, and you may get maybe 1 to 4 small drags of the pipe. You have to sip very, very gently. But that's the difference between Western thought and Japanese thought. Japanese thought is that all tastes are very delicate, and that you must never abuse your palate. And this is a very good classic example of that. This is, oh, by the way, this is from the Kobayashi family. There's a special family here that makes these, and this one is especially used for kabuki, which is why it's painted red. This one is my Nohara pipe. It's an antique. I got it in an auction. It's a wonderful little piece. No ideal date on it, but we know that it's at least maybe 90 years old. You can tell that it's been brassed over for a long time of use or just age. Still smokes wonderfully. Wonderful construction on it. And then last but not least, this is my prized pipe. Most of us do have them for serious collectors and serious smokers of pipes. This particular one is my Meerschaum, and it's from Turkey. I will not say the price because I'm a bit embarrassed because of its high-end price, but it is a work of art that I'm very pleased with. This is the case. It's custom made, of course, and as you can tell, it's very thick ended. Inside is black velvet, and this is the pipe itself. I call it my Hamlet pipe, but this very scary image is of a human skull. As you can tell, the coloration is setting very nicely. It's one of my first pipes I've been working on over the years. You can't really tell the good color from this angle or this lighting, it's very bad. But you can tell in the deep crevices it's very dark and yellow. It's very rich in color right now, very honeyish style brown. The artist, Mr. S. Kanik, this was a commissioned work for me. On the other underside, you can see that it's hand carved, beautiful roses and lotuses everywhere, special spine carvings. Everything is finely detailed. Rotation at the front, yeah, you can tell, and the face is very well carved, high detail on the sides. And I will make a video later of this particular type of pipe and how to care for them. It is a very difficult task sometimes, very time consuming, but one interesting note about them is that you always get a pure smoke out of them. They absorb the nicotine from your tobaccos, and so you're not getting any nicotine rush. So if you're looking for that, I'm sorry, but you won't get that with that particular pipe. You get pure smoke, and you can really taste the